Hey y'all, welcome back to Dots and Beyond. My name is Beth. Today we are going to set up my bullet journal for September with a modern love child playlist theme. Let's go ahead and get started. So, as you can see, I have a completed setup. Let me explain.
No, there is too much. Let me sum up.
So I am going to insert some footage here of me thinking I could just pull this off with some stencils to get various floral patterns, some Amazon basics, some dot markers, and I didn't get very far before I realized that I absolutely hated it and I wanted to cover it up. So I covered it up. I thought I was filming it. I never hit record on the camera. And that's where we are. So we're going to look at this setup really quickly. This is just a recreation of the cover art for this playlist, which is Modern Love Child. It's just, you know, modern songs that sound like they have a 60s vibe. This is the cover art for it. This was the actual paper that I had. It was just a background on Canva. And what I did, because it is a square background, it's not rectangle, is print two of them. And then here I sort of cut one way and then I cut another and overlapped the two to make it look a little more seamless, and covered up some other things with the seam. That's how we got to this point. And since I was going ahead and covering up what I had already done, I went ahead and printed some more of this, removing the background and just keeping the flowers to use on subsequent pages. Now again, you guys do know this is based on a playlist. I like to sneak in a lyric. This is a lyric from Orange Amber, which is a song by, I can't remember right now, I'll insert it. Anyway, but it's Orange Amber in the sun, shining till the day is done. And I sort of felt like that was a good vibe moving from August into September with our Modern Love Child theme. Y'all voted on this theme, and I honestly was just going to do these flowers because I thought, well, I have a stencil that's this shape, and I have lots of dot markers. Look at how many of these are just dots, and I've got oval shapes and I've got square shapes, and I'm just gonna recreate some of these flowers, and just hated every single minute of it. So we scrapped that idea. But so we're gonna look at what else we have. Again, I'm keeping it pretty minimal. So I then have a log. These are all stickers. I went ahead and created myself some headers since I had gone ahead and done this September font here as well. So this is my monthly log. This will be my sleep, steps, and water tracker for my health tracker. And then I gave myself a daily header because I've just moved into daily logging, as y'all have seen in previous setups. Still going back and forth between a journal where I'm kind of keeping everything and then still having just this artistic personal bullet journal while I figure out what I want to do for 2024. But we still have a decision to make. We have got to, and this is just printed on regular paper. This is not on sticker paper. I'm gonna have to stick it in. We still have to make a decision on my October theme. And normally we know by now, because I normally only do one round of voting, but for October I put up two different polls to see if we could narrow it down. And so there's September, so now we need to do October, and we need to pick from one of these three. So from the 6, we have narrowed it down to the playlists of Conclave of Lost Shadows, Melodic Hauntings, and Voodoo Blues. And those are the 3 cover arts for those. If you want to listen to those playlists, the links for both Spotify and YouTube are down in the description box below. Otherwise, this is it. This is my setup for September. Again, I just totally forgot to hit record on the camera and just set the whole thing up, but at least you get to see some footage of me messing it up before I decided to cover it up. I know this was super quick. I do have the setup for Kenny's September bullet journal, and it's a fun classic September theme. So if you would like to see that, make sure you are subscribed down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.